With this plan, the ninja will have no choice but to hand back our staffs. Yeah, threatening civilians is a great plan. Ha 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 ha. Please help me. I've got a wife and kids, please. Stop right there, you slithering scumbags, and leave the civilians alone. How do you plan on stopping us? You don't even have a weapon. Yeah? Well, my next trick might surprise you then, won't it? That was my coolest trick yet, but now you gotta freeze. Well, it was nice to see you, Serpentine, but I think you're a bit frozen in place.
What's up YouTube, Orange Juice here. Today I'm going to be reviewing another LEGO Ninjago set. Today I have Zane's snowmobile. Some of the more keen, eagle-eyed, interested, knowledgeable other similes people will realise, wasn't this a side build? And it was, but I managed to pick up the side build by itself on eBay. Well, with a very incomplete Fangpire truck. So annoyingly with this one I had enough where I could pretty much recreate it, filling in the gaps of what I've got. But with the Fangpire truck I do not have enough of it included to finish it off myself. So sadly this review's just going to be the snowmobile. There is a few problems with this one as I just part it out, such as how the seller didn't give me a proper face, so I had to use a legacy face. Hopefully that's not too much of a big deal. But the rest I've pretty much managed to sort out by myself. Honestly, I'll probably say out of all the vehicles, this is probably the worst. Which is annoying because I love Zane, but he definitely got the short end of the stick with this wave. First of all, he was relegated to a side build, and second of all, this vehicle doesn't even have a play feature. All the other vehicles have play features. This one does not have a play feature whatsoever. It's just what you see is what you get. But what you see is pretty good. So, first of all, speak of what we see. Here we got Zane. If we ignore this face, which I sadly had to use the legacy version of, which I guess is okay, but I prefer the original. But this suit is actually pretty decent. I like it. I like the look with the leather straps. Gives me like a fantasy vibe and it looks very good. On the back you've got his symbol with this shoulder armor, which is always nice to see. Love the ZX shoulder armor. So yeah, you can put it like this. It's a bit weird trying to put him on the bike, but it works, on the snowmobile, sorry, but it does work. It's overall a bit of an odd build and it definitely feels like an afterthought compared to the others. Speaking of the others, if you want a size comparison, here is Kai's Blade Cycle. Right here. Here is Kai's Blade Cycle. Which, scale's alright. You know, it's a bit... Zane's got the smallest of all the vehicles. And here, for another comparison, we have Jay's Stormfighter. Overall, despite that I haven't reviewed Cole's Tread Assault yet, I do think this is probably the worst of the lot. And I knew that before recording this, so my motivation was, I thought, it would be a bit of a downer ending to end the review series on the worst one, so I'm saving Cole's Tread Assault. Speaking of which, here it is. I've got it in person. It's not sealed, but it does have the box, so expect a review on it sometime soon. This will be a build and review, but I decided I'm going to save that one till last of the series, because I feel like it looks the best of the lot. But overall, would I recommend this? Personally, I'd only recommend it for completionists. If you don't really care about completion, I wouldn't recommend getting it. Unless you get a good deal, unless you're like me and you want to try and get the whole set. If you're obsessed with getting all four, then you got to get it. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just a bit crap. And it seems like a bit of an afterthought. It's a bit small, it's just not great. In fact, I don't own it, but from looking at it, I'd recommend the Legacy version more so, because that one, they gave it a proper set, and it looks way nicer. So, hope you enjoyed my review, hope you enjoyed that skit at the beginning, and stay tuned for the next one, and for content to come. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.